get right into it. In a faraway land, the Pasta Lake Cafe finds itself the latest victim of one of the Grand Line's most notorious dine and dashers. Ace takes to the rooftops to decide his next move. Pasta Lake's chef is still after him. With the Pasta Lake chef still after
Of course
him,
he's eating.
Ace begins posing Blackbeard's description to various townspeople. Ace's search is over at last, or so he thinks, as he attacks a local doctor who just happens to share Blackbeard's build.
No way. Shares Blackbeard's build is hilarious. I thought he was just gonna say Blackbeard's name.
A local doctor who just happens to share Blackbeard's build. Seconds after realizing Ace is judged a hoodlum and thrown into the nearest river, by sheer chance, a farm girl finds and pulls Ace out of the river before he can fully drown. Sometime later, he recovers from his near drowning.
Whoa, never mind. She looks like a kid. Hey, yo. She did not look like a kid. Right here. Chill, Sammy. She's young. Bro. Okay, can you look at this first? How am I supposed to know?
To the family cows. Ace's savior, a milkmaid named Moda, Shili asks if he can help deliver.
This narrator is sometimes wild.
A milkmaid named Moda, Shili asks if he can help deliver a letter. To repay Moda for saving his life.
For saving his life.
He can help deliver a letter. To repay Moda for saving his life, he agrees to deliver her letter wherever it might be posted. He finds that the letter is posted to one of the Marines' most important bases, G2.
What?
Most pirates would balk at going anywhere near G2.
He really went in for her?
Ace, who knocks out and impersonates a Marine without a second thought. His first act as a faux Marine, exploit the seemingly limitless food in G2's.
Bro, the rest of his outfit looks like a pirate. What the hell?
When a Marine insults his captain, Ace immediately attacks the man, ruining any pretense of stealth. Half of G2 is now after his head, but he presses on with his mission, stealing a fresh disguise and more food off a Marine officer. Commander Ace steps into a meeting with Vice Admiral Camille and other
Look at him
members
right
of the
there.
G2 brass. First on the agenda, how horrible the base's coffee is. Vice Admiral Camille, head of G2, especially abhors the base's.
Did I see him in Marineford, guys? AI reading is crazy. Saving. Saving. For saving his life. For saving his life.
Bitter coffee. One of G2's many scout ships returns from its latest voyage. While Ace is still grimacing over G2's coffee, he overhears that a fire has broken out on the returning scout ship. Though the scout ship has mostly successfully evacuated, the fire is too big to extinguish due to the papers on board. To all G2's shock, a single unequipped man jumps onto the burning scout ship.
No way.
Commander. Ace re-emerges from the burning ship, an unconscious Marine in one hand, a case of intelligence reports in
That is so cool.
and flames still rolling atop his body. With most of his disguise in flames, Ace runs off as the men of G2 start attacking again. Just before escaping, Ace remembers the reason he infiltrated G2 in the first place and doubles back to give Moda's letter to Vice Admiral Kummel. Vice Admiral Kummel finds Moda's message short and simple. Would you like some yummy milk? Also included are a map of her island and a photograph.
She's trying
Having
to
escaped
sell
G2 without
milk.
a scratch, Ace sails off with his prize, a fresh lead on Blackbeard's movements, courtesy of G2's.
So that was just like promotion for her business.
Off with his prize, a fresh lead on Blackbeard's movements, courtesy of G2's scouts. Taking Moda's letter to heart, G2 sends a ship out to the Lulusia Kingdom's farmlands. Moda is overjoyed to be reunited with her parents, who have been working on G2's canteen ship all along. From now on,
Really?
as long as the base keeps purchasing their milk, they will be able to see each other regularly. With their
Ah,
new and improved coffee,
that makes
G2's
sense.
Marines see morale soaring. Closing in Blackbeard's trail at last, Ace holds his head high, ready to meet a pirate's justice.
This has to be like a part of many different parts in his quest.
Hey there, One Piece fan.
Hey there, One Piece fans. How y'all doing?
Vanguard. Today we're diving into the unique One Piece cover story, Gedatsu's Accidental Blue Sea Life. If you're ready for some unexpected twists,
Am I wrong for not remembering that name immediately? Gedatsu?
please drop a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and consider subscribing for more One Piece content. Let's get started. Thousands of meters above the
Can't you guys hear Sogeking in the background? They're like, yo! Like, listen to this.
comments, and consider subscribing for more One Piece content. Let's get started.
Enies Lobby.
Thousands of meters above the blue sea, a silhouette plunges through the clouds.
It's like,
The falling figure lands head first on an unidentified. Let's get started. Thousands of meters above the blue sea, a silhouette plunges through the clouds. The falling figure lands head first on an unidentified island.
Who was
pocked with
Gedatsu?
holes. One of the island's residents digs the fallen angel out of the ground.
no way! Sky Island, dude! Oh my god. Did we yeet him from Skypia?
Than Gedatsu. His
Oh
rescuer
my
introduces
god.
himself as Goro, a man who lives alone on the island, seeking to tap its rescuer introduces himself as Goro,
Did those birds always follow him?
telling him to be none other than Gedatsu. His rescuer introduces himself as Goro, a man who lives alone on the island, seeking to tap its hot springs. With no way of returning to the sky, Gedatsu settles for the next best thing, establishing himself in the blue sea.
Brother, who was the one? Chopper yeeted him, right? It had to be Chopper. Nobody interfered. Chopper was the last one. Chopper got pissed. Chopper was like, get away me. He looks at the Japanese flag, his belt.
Decides
I
the
remember
first
it.
step of his conquest is to help Goro dig for hot springs.
Yeah,
He is
Chopper
accepted
yeeted
without
him.
fuss, even as he forgets to breathe during work.
Yeah, he was
Lunchtime
not
for the
breathing.
digging duo proves no less bizarre as he tries to
He was
focus
tense
through
the whole
his
time.
Goro and Gedatsu begin making
He was like,
genuine progress
the whole
on their
time.
excavations, even when the latter forgets to blink while working. After
Exactly.
a long day of digging, Goro entices Gedatsu
Hey, yo.
to relax in an open-air drum bath. A new day of work brings out new eccentricities in him, such as digging with his body parallel to the
Come
ground.
on.
However, his pickaxe suddenly strikes something harder than mere earth. He and Goro stand back as something huge emerges from the spot Gedatsu has been digging in.
Do you guys know who that is? Okay, this is One Piece trivia. Do you know who that is? Yeah, Chopper packed them up. Come on, guys. First one to know who that is gets a cookie. Y'all don't know? You guys should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, Miss Christmas. Wow, how do you say her name? Miss Christmas. There it is. Miss Merry Christmas. Miss Merry Christmas. Annoying ass. Yeah, I'm just joking. Same animal, whatever it is, beaver, whatever you call it. I'm just kidding.
He and Goro realize what they have dug up. A giant mole that considers
Mole,
itself
yeah.
the island's top excavator.
Jeez.
Never one to back down from a challenge, Gedatsu lays the dirt boss flat with one jet punch. Gedatsu stands triumphant, while Goro ponders what to do with the
I love his
dirt
hair
boss.
just
The
set
dirt
like
boss now recognizes him as its
perfectly.
superior. Taking swift advantage, Gedatsu and Goro modify its helmet into a cockpit so it can ride atop its head as it works. Commanded by Gedatsu and Goro, the dirt boss tunnels deeper and deeper beneath the island. The dirt boss finally taps a hot spring vein and everyone celebrates. As the hot spring keeps gushing, Goro and Gedatsu fronted by the island.
Bruh, y'all remember this? Hmm. Yeah, that's what he does with his mouth. Hmm. That is so funny. Oh my god, I love reminiscing.
As the hot spring keeps gushing, Goro and Gedatsu are confronted by the island's forest boss, a huge baboon. Again challenged, Gedatsu gives the forest boss the same reply as the dirt boss, knockout by jet punch. With a new subordinate to
That looks
keep
like
watch above
Rafiki.
ground, Goro and Gedatsu order the dirt boss to tunnel deeper still.
Damn.
Eventually, the dirt boss and his superiors tunnel out into Arabasta.
Am I tripping?
Deeper still. Eventually, the Dirt Boss and his superiors tunnel out into Arabasta Kingdom, right next to a puzzled Koza. A pleasant
He did say Arab. He is saying Arab. Yeah, that's Koza. I'm like, what? He did say Alabasta. Bro, AI is stupid, man. I didn't hear the Alabasta. Why did he say Arabasta?
Dirt Boss and his superiors tunnel out.
Bro, I'm like, exactly. I'm like, Koza. And then I'm like, Rayleigh is old now, but you know Rayleigh, like the eye thingy, whatever, like the style. But then I'm like, nah, it's taking me back to Koza. Who the hell is Arabasta, Captain Who? Why did he say Arabasta? It's Alabasta.
Eventually, the Dirt Boss and his superiors tunnel out into Arabasta Kingdom. Right.
Yes!
A pleasantly surprised Goro.
That's
reunites with
Koza's
his
dad.
Koza and his elder brother Toto. Happy to hear that Goro's efforts to start a hot
Is that our baby?
spring have finally panned out. Toto and Koza and a vacationing Karu agree to help with the final stages.
Karu!
On returning, Gedatsu, Goro, and the rest of their party find that the forest boss and his subordinate baboons have already built a completely functional inn for the hot springs.
What?
In no time, Goro's hot spring island is open for business to all the citizens of Arabasta Kingdom. Its mascot, the Dirt Boss, its name.
Oh, that's
rather than
crazy,
Gedatsu's
man.
catchphrase. To ferry patrons through the tunnel between Arabasta Kingdom and
Ah, that's our lobster! Ah, that's the one that took us from the casino to the kingdom. Damn, what was that place of the city of the casino? Yo, y'all remember this crab? Did I say lobster? So stupid. This crab was bucking it. Y'all remember how this crab was bucking it? He was like, I think he was walking sideways. He was like, my boy was bucking it. Alabasta crab. Yeah, shout out Karu.
Island. Yet another giant animal is employed, Hasami the moving crab.
Yeah.
So high is Ukari Island's reputation soar that one
Oh my god. Is that our Vivi?
day it finds the ultimate patron,
Blue hair?
Princess Nefertari Vivi, and her closest
Nefertari Vivi. Guys, age. Why is Vivi dressed like that? Badass. Vivi and Pell. Yes, that's Pell. And then that's the dog. That's the dog. And then that's Mama. Why did I forget his name? Still 16? Yeah, let me shut up. That is crazy. She looks like she became the Baroque Works agent again.
All men are welcome at Ukari Hot Spring Island. Be the
Damn. My boy went through it. Pell, exactly. Pell went through it. Look at those damages. Karu and his squad.
day of the crown.
And the camel. I remember the camel.
Of the soil, Goro, Toto, Koza.
Igaram, yes.
Matsuga, Karu, and the rest of the super spot build duck troops.
I love that Oda connected this.
Enjoy Ukari Hot Spring Island
If her dad is speaking again, if he's peaking again,
to its fullest. From Vivi
that's
to Terracotta
Igaram's.
to a troop of Kung Fu.
Y'all remember the Kung Fu?
Gedatsu now stands as the head of Ukari Island, his ambition to be boss of the Blue Sea achieved. He is shocked by the greatest carelessness of all, that he had mixed up the ambition to be a boss man, Bancho, with the ambition to be a clerk, Banto. Too late to back out now.
Exactly, too late.
Like it or not, Gedatsu has become
Hey,
the
respect.
proprietor of a beloved tourist
Respect.
spot on the Blue Sea. Hey, One Piece fans.
Hey, One Piece fans, welcome to Sammy's live stream.
Welcome back to Virtual Vanguard. Today, we're diving
Oh,
into the
it's Golden
intriguing
Week,
One Piece
Mr.
cover
Three's,
story, Miss Golden Week's Operation
cutie patootie?
Baroque Works. If you're ready for some exciting
Isn't that her?
adventures, please give us a like, share your thoughts in the comments.
That's a golden house. Golden structure. Golden architecture. Kangaroo.
In the jungles of a certain island, a dinosaur ponders a strange little
This has to be
built of
Little Garden,
something nigh
still.
indestructible. Having survived her defeat
Oh.
after all, Miss Golden Week continues to live on Little Garden, even getting service from the news coups. From the newspaper, Miss Golden Week, as well her cohabitants Mr. Five and Miss Valentine, learn that Baroque Works has fallen, with most of the other officer agents arrested. To Mr. Five and Miss Valentine's horror, Miss Golden Week resolves to help the imprisoned agents, most if not all complete strangers, escape. Set on her mission, Miss Golden Week tames a pterodactyl with a new colors trap, meaning to use it as transportation off of Little Garden.
Smart.
Unwilling to let Miss Golden Week go off by herself.
Do not cheat. Hey, shout out Sarah. Shout out Alpaca. Alpaca. Guys, do not cheat. Who's that? Who's that? Hurry up. That's hilarious. Do not cheat, please. Just type it. Broggy, you're wrong. That's Droggy. Huh? You failed. That's Droggy. That's get. Ka-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's Broggy. Broggy, always think huge. Skinny one is Droggy. That's not Broggy. Yo, you make me doubt now. Dory. Dory? Oh, is it Dory? Not Droggy? Dory and... Oh, maybe I'm saying the right D word. Pause. Oh, it's Dory. Droggy. Yeah.
Mr. Five and Miss Valentine reluctantly hitch themselves on the pterodactyl as well. As the trio take off, Dory, apparently having forgiven everything, waves farewell.
Oh, I thought he was gonna stop them.
Or not, some things never change. Dory and Brogy continue their duel of honor.
Brogy?
Miss Golden Week's party rides high on their new pterodactyl until a sudden rainstorm washes off the colors trap controlling it. Regaining its senses, the pterodactyl hurls its 3 passengers right off. Miraculously, right below is Cayuca Island, a premier tourist spot Miss Golden Week herself once enjoyed.
Oh, I remember this
From
place.
their impromptu landing, Mr. Five and Miss Valentine are treated to more bad news. Marines are all over Cayuca Island, and all Miss Golden Week cares about is buying ice cream. In charge of scouring Cayuca Island for any at-large...
Mr. 3. Damn. That's MJ. Oh my god, I just saw his name. He has like a 2 parts in his name. Some like hedge dog or something. Full body, there you go, see?
In charge of scouring Cayuca Island for any at-large Baroque Works agents is none other than Captain Blackcage, Hina. Her unit's biggest target, Mr. 3.
Hina is fire, yo.
Miss Golden Week, Miss Valentine...
Janaide Mascara.
and Mr. Five soon find a wanted poster of Baroque Works' other highest profile fugitive, Mr. 2, who has actually managed to escape custody. Hoping to dodge the Marines, Miss Golden
Brother.
Week, Mr. Five and Miss
I love
Valentine
the afro,
don
though.
disguises and wind up looking even more flamboyant than before. Golden Week's party is almost immediately spotted by Hina, thanks to reference pictures provided by 2 other Baroque Works detainees. Their disguises exposed.
Remember those?
Miss Golden Week's party scatter before Hina. Soon, the Marine
That
captain
outfit is
ensnares
crazy,
Miss Valentine.
Blade.
Flinging bodily explosives everywhere, Mr. Five just barely manages to stall Django Fullbody and the rest of Hina's squad long enough to cover an escape for himself
about the
and
girl?
Miss Golden Week. Sadly,
No.
the other agents can do nothing for Miss Valentine, whom Hina quickly binds to a pillar. Meanwhile, Django and Fullbody make a thorough inspection of their prisoner's parasol. Mr. Five and Miss Golden Week are horrified to find a public ultimatum from Hina, issued to Mr. 3 as well as themselves. Surrender by sunset, or Miss Valentine will be executed. One Baroque Works fugitive has
Hey.
no qualms about leaving Miss Valentine to her fate. Mr. 3, who
Y'all see his ship? There's a whole 3 there.
has somehow also wound up on Cayuca Island, but even now races for his ship. As Mr. 3 prepares to cast off in his ship, a mysterious stranger stops him.
You guys know I love guessing. That looks like Claadore. That's my guess. I'm handing in my answer. It's too tall.
Mr. 3 finds his escape being foiled by none other than Mr. 2, who condemns him for leaving his fellow Baroque Works agents to the Marines. Miss Golden Week and Mr.
Yeah.
5 sneak to the coast of Cayuca Island.
That is a nice outfit. What the hell? Mr. 2 did not have this outfit when he came to Little Garden and didn't find, because Crocodile sent him to clean up Little Garden when Mr. 3 and Miss Golden Week failed.
Miss Golden Week
He
and
looks
Mr.
really
5
good.
sneak to the coast of Cayuca Island. where they find that Hina's unit have indeed bound Miss Valentine to a giant
Oh
execution
my
cross.
god.
Hina and her unit are shocked to see Mr. 3 arriving
This is
on
how
a
they
cart,
catch Mr. 3?
tightly bound, complete with a note of surrender. The Marine's new catch is too good to be true after all.
It was
Mr. 3 reveals himself to be Mr. 2, ready for a rematch with Hina's unit. Crushing the rest of Hina's
Oh
squad
my
in an
god,
instant,
that's my boy.
Mr. 2 now prepares to face the Black Cage herself.
She is
All
hot.
to give Miss Golden Week and Mr. 5 the opening they need to rescue Miss Valentine. Hina
Damn,
proves
they
a
are
much
part.
tougher opponent for Mr. 2, her caging
Oh yeah,
abilities handily
caging.
countering his close quarters Okama Kenpo.
Oh,
Whatever his chances
Kenpo.
against Hina, Mr. 2 has achieved his true
What a
goal,
teamwork.
to give Miss Golden Week and Mr. 5 an opening to rescue Miss Valentine. Miss Golden Week, Mr. 5, and Miss Valentine escape Kuka Island on Hina's own ship, controlling the
controlling
crew
the-
through
yeah.
a few well-placed colors traps. Eventually, the hijacked ship takes Miss Golden Week's party to the Marine installment, holding the rest of Baroque Works,
Baroque Works.
posing as helpless prisoners, and led by a Marine still controlled under betrayal black. Miss Golden Week, Miss Valentine, and Mr. 5 infiltrate the prison. Even in defeat, Baroque Works is no pushover. Crocodile, Mr. 1, and Mr. 4, all cuffed,
I'm trying to like think of the timeline. So this is after Alabasta?
have made short work of every other prisoner that dared to attack. Baroque Works women are no less dangerous in defeat, as Miss Golden Week and Miss Valentine soon learn.
Miss
See
Merry
what Miss
Christmas.
Doublefinger and Miss Merry Christmas have done to the rest of the women's cell block. Keys in hand, the freed women of Baroque Works quickly break into the men's cell block. In no time at all, the reunited Baroque Works agents break out of the Marine base.
But Bonchan is supposed to meet Hina like on water. I don't understand how he met her like that instead. I'm confused. He's supposed to meet her on water, disguised as the Straw Hats. And then she bombs him, and then they capture him. Is that the extra? Is this the extra thing after that? Baroque Works.
Surprisingly, both Crocodile and Daz Bonez stay behind in their cell, letting the others escape without them. As the Baroque Works escapees sail off, Miss
Pride
Golden Week
Month!
produces a parting gift. One last colors trap, blending all the colors of her palette. 3 dreams revealed by the rainbow colors trap. Miss Merry Christmas, a princess, Miss Golden Week, a true artist, and Miss Doublefinger, her Paula guise from
Double finger. She had me going crazy. Yeah, he had to have gotten away. Okay, that makes more sense. Double finger. And then she started walking in a weird way. And like the girls, how the girls say, I got the ick. She started walking in a weird way. I was like, ugh.
from Spider's Cafe. 4 more dreams revealed by the rainbow colors trap. Miss Valentine, a chocolatier, Mr. 5, a fireman, Mr. 4, a pizza delivery man, and
Is
Lassou
there
a
a dream?
tank. The rainbow colors trap unearths the most unexpected dreams of all. Crocodiles of being the Pirate King, and Mr. 1's of being a superhero. Their former
What?
aspirations restored, Miss Golden Week and her fellow escapees find a new home. A long deserted saloon on an unknown island. In no time at all, the ex-Baroque Works agents convert the saloon into a new Spider's Cafe, where they can pursue their dreams in peace. The Marines haven't been left empty-handed, though the lower members of Baroque Works have escaped. Crocodile and Mr. 1 remain in custody, and Hina has apprehended Mr. 2 and Mr. 3. Unwilling to chance any more escapes, the Marines transfer their remaining Baroque Works arrests, Crocodile, Mr. 1, Mr. 2, and Mr. 3, to the highest security prison in the world.
Impelled down.
Hey there, One Piece fans. Welcome back to Virtual Vanguard.
Eneru de schmuck.
Let's get started. In the cold depths of outer space, a certain flying ark approaches the so-called Fairy Verth. Enel steps forth onto his promised land and finds nothing but barren rock in every direction. Continuing his exploration of Fairy Verth, he approaches one crater in particular. Entering the crater, Enel finds a crafted ladder and a lifeless little body in a
What?
military uniform, complete with canteen and rifle. On a whim, he brutally shocks the little uniformed figure,
Why?
Enel is startled to find that his thunderbolt has actually revived its would-be victim, a stubby little soldier that instantly hops to attention. The little soldier begins searching Fairyverth's surface for something. A mildly curious Enel follows. He watches as First Lieutenant Spacey finds exactly what he's looking for. Fellow soldiers have all fallen. Someone, or something, else approaches Enel and the grieving Spacey
It's one of my
from
favorite
behind.
OSTs.
The figure reveals itself to be a fox-like creature, part of an
that?
extraterrestrial pirate crew. As Enel watches, it impales Spacey on a high-tech spear. Having beaten Spacey, the space pirate starts attacking him. Annoyed, Enel beats the space pirate down with a single electrified kick.
Damn.
While the space pirate lies unconscious beside its 4 victims, Enel sees a huge explosion in the distance. Enel breaks into a rage at whoever or whatever has dared defile his endless Virth. Elsewhere on Fairyverth, the rest of the space pirates plot and plan around an elaborate machine. The space pirates see a stranger atop their ship, blazing with something that might well be divine wrath. Barely clinging to life, Spacey begins recalling his past, from the very day a strange old professor built him and his fellow automata on a faraway island.
Oh, they're
Spacey's
robots.
flashback continues, depicting his creator's favorite hobby.
Oh,
gazing at the
your
moon with
brain,
his
man.
mechanical
How?
children. Spacey recounts his creator's bizarre yet tragic end. One night, shocked at seeing an explosion on the moon's surface, he choked on his supper. Dutiful to the end, Spacey and his fellow automata tearfully lay rest to their father creator. After paying the professor their last respects, the automata travel up to the moon on balloons, determined to take revenge on the explosion's cause. On reaching the moon, the automata find their enemy easily enough, a huge crew of pirates armed to the teeth. Spacey's last flashback brings new tears to his eyes, as he remembers how he and his comrades were crushed by the space pirates. Glancing aside, Spacey realizes that Enel is gone. Not far away, the space pirates' base of operations explodes in a shower of lightning, their weapons useless against a being of pure lightning. The space pirates can only quaver under Enel's rampage. He stands atop the space pirates' wreckage, barely even interested in his crushing victory. Spacey, pulling his fellow automata on a cart, approaches Enel and tearfully thanks him for defeating the space pirates. Enel gives Spacey's gratitude the only reply he knows, another thunderbolt. Leaving the automata, Enel examines the space pirates' excavation site more closely, finding a huge pit containing a tunnel. He enters the tunnel, paying little mind to the many mechanical scraps littering its mouth. The tunnel leads him to an unbelievable sight, a vast and ancient city, which has lain below the moon's surface for untold generations. In jubilation, Enel discharges thunderbolts all throughout the underground city. Enel's electric attacks revitalize countless mechanisms across the moon city, among them an entire line of winged automata. He is more bemused than ever. His electric shocks have revived all the automata in the city, and Spacey and his 3 comrades. Studying the murals of the ancient city, Enel and the 4 extralunar automata learn of its old inhabitants, a winged race skilled in mechanics of all kinds. Another mural contains an even greater revelation. It was this race of moon people that settled and named Enel's homeland Burka. Leaving the underground city, he takes a second look at his longed-for Fairyverth, the hundreds of loyal automata that now call him savior. Now reigning over an entire civilization through fondness instead of fear, Enel decides that Fairyverth is everything he's dreamt of after all. Hello One Piece fans, welcome to Virtual Vanguard. In this video, we're exploring the fascinating One Piece cover story, CP9's independent report. Let's get started. Somewhere on the sea, a charred ruin is all that remains of a certain island. Suddenly, a door appears among the ruins. Blueno and the rest of CP9 have survived the Buster Call after all, a barely alive Rob Lucci in their hands. The other CP9 agents grimly surround the critically injured.
Losers! You guys got smoked.
A barely alive Rob Lucci in their hands. The other CP9 agents grimly surround the critically injured Rob Lucci, considering their next move. Overhead, Hattori weeps for his master. Blueno and Jabra find other Cypher Pole forces
Spandam
scouring the
is
ruins,
alive.
searching for them. No doubt Spandam has blamed them for the fall of Eni's lobby.
Of course.
With no other options, the CP9 agents are forced to escape Eni's lobby by walking the sea train's tracks.
Damn.
Lucci
That's
and
Lucci?
Kaku, as the worst injured, are carried by the others. The CP9 agents eventually make it to the town of St. Poplar. Medical attention is
Khalifa is hot.
medical fees remain trickier.
Forehead is a
The
bit
other
weird, but
CP9
she's hot.
members resolve to fund Rob Lucci's treatment by any.
Ooh. Guys, what was his famous line? Oh my god, he used to make everything dramatic. What was his favorite line, guys?
The other CP9 members resolve to fund Rob Lucci's treatment by any legal means necessary. Kumadori puts on a one-man kabuki show for street tips. Doing their part to fund Lucci's operation, Blueno hosts a mini circus where Jabra
Aww, these are true friends.
hoop. Doing their part to fund Lucci's operation, Fukuru manages Kaku in full as a slide for St. Poplar's children. As a final bit of fundraising, Khalifa uses her devil fruit ability.
She is hot.
As a final bit of fundraising,
Japapa. I love Japapa. Yo yo! Ah, thank you! Yo yo!
Combined with an ongoing rainstorm to clean St. Poplar's roofs in moments. A team of dedicated doctors embarks on a mission to save Rob Lucci's life.
Loser.
Khalifa and Kumadori take a break from their day for a bit of shopping, and Hattori enjoys a meal courtesy of Kumadori.
Kumadori is cool,
At a
man.
local cafe,
I love Chapapa. He's
Jabra
funny.
And Fukuro sit. See local cafe. Kaku, Blueno, Jabra, and Fukuro sit.
Fukuro. Chapapa is Fukuro? Damn, I never cared to remember his name. I just call him Chapapa.
Seemingly engrossed in conversation. The
Chapapa.
moment arrives when Rob Lucci finally recovers from
Annie, are
his
you
injury.
okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by you've been so that smooth criminal. Dim diggy dim dim diggy dim dim.
Much to the delight of Hattori, who is overjoyed. Lucci expresses his gratitude by shaking hands with who is overjoyed. Lucci expresses his gratitude much to the delight of Hattori, who
Woohoo! Yeah, that's what it was. Woohoo!
Lucci expresses his gratitude by shaking hands with the life-saving doctors. To celebrate Lucci's recovery, CP9 goes to a bowling alley. At the bowling alley,
They're having too much
Khalifa
fun.
annihilates the
This is
pins
what
of
happens
the
when you
ball.
get smoked by the Straw Hats. Your whole life gets discombobulated. You don't know what to do.
Jabra and Blueno, in the mood for some friendly competition, prepare for a bowling match. However, their plans are interrupted by a sudden commotion unfolding in the background. The menacing captain of the Candy Pirates terrorizes some innocent townsfolk.
Candy Pirates is
Rob Lucci
hilarious.
leaps into action, delivering a swift kick to the Candy Pirates' captain's face, saving the helpless townsfolk from harm. The skilled members of CP9 join the fray, swiftly defeating the remaining Candy Pirates. While the captain of the Candy Pirates lies defeated, Lucci continues his relentless assault, leaving the townsfolk in shock at the violence unfolding before them. Realizing that their presence has caused enough chaos, the CP9 agents decide it's best to depart from the town they currently call home. In a heartwarming moment, a small girl offers Khalifa a flower as
Damn, y'all don't think Khalifa's hot? Talk to me, guys.
a token of gratitude for their heroic intervention. Fukuru, Kumadori, and Jabra are visibly moved by this act of kindness.
He's like,
Boarding the
Ice
Candy
Bug,
Pirates
huh?
ship, the CP9 agents set sail for their next destination, leaving behind a
Oh,
town
that's
that
so
will
good,
remember their
man.
brave deeds.
The fact that he
The
even thought
CP9
about
agents
these.
are filled with joy as they return to their hometown, relishing the familiar sights and sounds. In a secretive and watchful manner, the former members of CP9 observe the future recruits of Cypher Pol, keenly studying their training and development as they hone their skills. Captain
We saw
Very Good
this.
of the Marine sets his sights on capturing the rogue CP9
His name is
agents.
Captain Very Good.
Captain Very Good of the Marine sets his sights on capturing the rogue CP9 agents. As they attempt to make the arrest, the CP9 members put up a fierce and violent resistance. Their silhouettes reflect their respective animal-themed codenames, signifying their fierce determination to escape capture.
You guys see how she made herself look like a sheep? Although she's not scary at all. Yeah, Fukuro is the Chapapa guy. Oh, so Fukuro just means owl. Okay. I don't know why I thought Fukuro is the bird owl. It's late, guys.
themed code names, signifying their fierce determination to escape capture. Spandam, still recovering from his
Spandam.
injuries,
Spandam.
to escape capture.
Listen.
Spandam, still recovering from his injuries, receives an unexpected call that
Ramen. Gomen. That's Sphinx. I don't know if that means I'm sorry, but Gomenne. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Ramen. Go. I don't know why that reminds me of Sphinx. Ramen. Gomen. Ah, Brooks voice actor. That's really hilarious. Ramen. Gomen. Shaman. Oh, Sphinx is hilarious, man.
Spandam,
Oh
still
my
recovering
God.
from his injuries, receives an unexpected call that shakes him to the core. On the other end of the Denden Mushi, Lucci's voice cuts through the airwaves as he calmly informs Spandam that someday they will return for him, leaving the ominous promise of potential revenge hanging in the air. Meanwhile, the CP9 agents successfully fend off the...
Is there beef between Lucci and Spandam here? Or is it like, oh, we're gonna come back, we're gonna get you?
Meanwhile, the CP9 agents successfully fend off their pursuers, leaving Captain Very Good in a shattered state, his pieces strewn about. In a state of panic, Spandam and his father, Spandam,
I think I remember him from Ines Lobby.
plot to obliterate CP9 once and for all, driven by fear and a thirst for vengeance. The CP9 agents, having escaped their pursuers, vanish into the vast and treacherous high seas.
I remember him from Ines
As they
Lobby.
disappear from view,
The guy with the different pieces.
of Captain Very Good lay scattered around a planted flower.
He was attacking
A
Zoro or
token of
something.
gratitude given to Khalifa by a kind-hearted little girl as a symbol of their thanks.
Okay. DJ said I cannot watch 11. I gotta stop at 10.